Chosen ones, something extraordinary is unfolding right now, and it's not by chance God is trying to get your focus. This moment, this very second, is charged with divine energy, a signal from the heavens that you're on the verge of a breakthrough unlike anything you've ever known. Your life is shifting, and the Creator is pulling your attention to a truth so powerful it will redefine your path. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will awaken your spirit and set your soul ablaze with purpose. The world around you is buzzing with noise, distractions, doubts, and chaos, designed to pull you away from your calling. But God's voice is louder, clearer, and it's speaking directly to you. You're not just another face in the crowd. You're a chosen one, handpicked for a destiny that's breaking through the ordinary. Right now, the heavens are aligning to reveal a path meant only for you. This isn't about fleeting moments of inspiration. This is about a divine shift, a transformation so profound it will ripple through your life and touch everyone around you. Think about the times you felt a stirring in your heart, a nudge that something bigger was calling you. That wasn't random. That was God whispering, urging you to pay attention to the signs He's placing in your path. Maybe it's a dream that won't leave you, a conversation that sparked hope, or a moment of clarity in the middle of chaos. These are not coincidences, they're divine markers, guiding you toward a purpose that's been written in the stars since the beginning of time. God is saying, I'm trying to get your focus, and now is the time to listen. This isn't about chasing worldly success or fleeting pleasures. The transformation coming your way is deeper. It's spiritual, emotional, and eternal. God is preparing you for a life of abundance, not just in wealth or health, but in purpose, peace, and unshakable faith. When you align with His plan, the things that once weighed you down, fear, doubt, lack, begin to dissolve. You're stepping into a season where your spirit will soar, and your life will reflect the glory of His design. Before we go deeper, I need you to do something powerful. Pause this video, hit that like button, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this divine path together. Your action sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what God has for you. And if you feel this message stirring your soul, drop a 777 inches the comments below. That number carries the energy of divine completion, a declaration that you're claiming this moment as yours. Now, let's talk about what's happening. The world may seem chaotic, but God is moving in ways you can't yet fully see. The struggles you've faced, the battles you've fought, they weren't meant to break you. They were meant to shape you. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment you felt alone was preparing you for this divine appointment. God is using those moments to refine your spirit, to make you a vessel for His light. You're not just surviving, you're being forged into someone unstoppable. Consider the story of Esther, a woman who seemed ordinary but was chosen for an extraordinary purpose. She faced fear, uncertainty, and a world that could have swallowed her whole. Yet, when the moment came, she stood firm, trusting God's plan. For such a time as this, she was told, and she stepped into her destiny, saving a nation. You, chosen one, are in your such a time as this moment. God is calling you to rise, to pay attention, because what's happening now is preparing you for a legacy that will echo through generations. The signs are all around you. That feeling of restlessness, it's God stirring your spirit. That unexpected opportunity, it's a door He's opening. Even the challenges you're facing, they're not setbacks. They're setups for something greater. God is trying to get your focus because He knows the world is trying to pull you away. The enemy wants you distracted, scrolling endlessly, consumed by worry or comparison. But God's voice is stronger, and He's saying, "Look up, see what I'm doing in your life." This divine focus isn't about ignoring the world, it's about seeing it through God's eyes. When you shift your perspective, you start to notice the miracles hidden in plain sight. A kind word from a stranger, a sudden sense of peace, a financial breakthrough that came just in time. These are not random. They're evidence of God's hand at work, orchestrating your life with precision. Psalm 32:8 says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." That's His promise to you, chosen one. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? The answer is simple: because you were created for this. Before you were born, God knew you, called you, and set you apart. Jeremiah 1-5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." Your life isn't an accident. The challenges, the dreams, the fire in your soul, they're all part of a divine blueprint. God is saying, "Pay attention, because I'm about to show you who you really are." This moment is a turning point. The heavens are opening, and God is pouring out blessings that will overflow in your life. But to receive them, you need to stay focused. The world will try to pull you back into doubt or fear, but you're stronger than that. You're a chosen one, and your faith is your shield. When you trust in God's plan, you become a magnet for miracles. Opportunities will find you, doors will open, and your life will begin to align with His divine purpose. Let's talk about the power of focus. When you lock your eyes on God's truth, distractions lose their grip. Think of Peter walking on water toward Jesus. As long as his focus was on the Savior, he defied the impossible. But the moment he looked at the storm, he began to sink. Right now, God is calling you to keep your eyes on Him. The storms of life, bills, stress, uncertainty are real, but they're not your master. Your focus on God's promises will carry you through. This isn't just about you. Your transformation will inspire others. When you step into your divine purpose, people around you will notice. Your family, your friends, even strangers, they'll see the light in you, the peace that radiates from your spirit. Your life will become a testimony, a living proof that God's plan is real. You're not just walking this path for yourself, you're paving the way for others to follow. Your courage, your faith, your focus, they're contagious. And here's the truth: God's blessings aren't just spiritual, they're practical, tangible, and real. That financial breakthrough you've been praying for, it's coming. That healing you've been seeking, it's on its way. That dream you've held in your heart, God is bringing it to life. But you have to pay attention. You have to trust that what's happening right now, even if it feels chaotic, is part of His perfect plan. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." That's you, chosen one. The world might tell you to hustle, to grind, to figure it all out on your own. But God's way is different. He's saying, "Rest in me, trust in me, let me guide you." When you surrender your worries and focus on His voice, you'll see miracles unfold. It's not about striving, it's about aligning. It's about listening to that still small voice that says, "I've got this, I've got you." Your job is to stay open, to stay expectant, to stay focused on the God who never fails. Right now, I want you to take a moment, pause this video, hit that like button, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are walking this journey together. If this message is resonating in your spirit, drop a 777 inches the comments below. Let the universe know you're ready to receive the divine blessings God has for you. Your action is a declaration of faith, a step toward the life you were created for. Let's talk about the signs God is sending you. Maybe it's a feeling you can't shake, a sense that something big is coming. Maybe it's a person who crossed your path, offering a word of encouragement at just the right time. Or maybe it's a challenge that feels overwhelming, but is pushing you to grow in ways you never imagined. These are not accidents. They're divine signals. God's way of saying, I'm here and I'm working in your life. Pay attention, because these moments are leading you to your destiny. You're not alone in this. The Creator of the universe is walking with you, guiding your steps and lighting your path. Even when you can't see the full picture, trust that He does. Every obstacle, every delay, every moment of uncertainty is part of His plan to prepare you for what's next. Think of Joseph, sold into slavery, imprisoned, forgotten, yet God used every hardship to position him for greatness. Your story is no different. What looks like a setback is actually a setup for a miracle. The energy around you is shifting. Can you feel it? The heaviness that once weighed you down is lifting. The doubts that clouded your mind are clearing. God is making a way where there seems to be no way. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." This is your promise, chosen one. God is doing a new thing in your life, and it's happening right now. Don't let the noise of the world drown out His voice. The enemy will try to distract you with fear, with doubt, with comparison, but you're not here to live an ordinary life. You're here to shine, to rise, to walk in the divine purpose God has set before you. Your focus is your power. When you keep your eyes on Him, nothing can stop you. No obstacle is too big, no dream is too bold, no challenge is too great. You are a chosen one, and God is fighting for you. This moment is sacred. It's a divine invitation to step into the fullness of who you were created to be. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just existing, you're radiating. The light within you is growing stronger, and it's drawing blessings, opportunities, and miracles into your life. Pay attention, because what God is doing right now is preparing you for a future so bright it will leave the world in awe. Let's talk about what it means to be a chosen one. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being willing to trust, to listen, to follow where God leads. It's about saying yes to His plan, even when it feels uncertain. It's about believing that you were created for greatness, even when the world tries to tell you otherwise. You're not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your struggles. You're defined by the God who calls you His own. The transformation happening in your life isn't just for you, it's for the world around you. When you step into your divine purpose, you become a beacon of hope, a living testament to God's power. People will look at you and see something different. They'll see peace in your eyes, strength in your spirit, and a joy that can't be explained. Your life will point them to the God who makes all things possible. Right now, God is aligning people, resources, and opportunities to bring His plan to life. That job you've been praying for? It's coming. That relationship you've been seeking? It's on its way. That dream you've held on to for years? It's closer than you think. But you have to stay focused. You have to trust that God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't feel like it. His promises are true, and He's working behind the scenes to bring them to pass. The world will try to pull you in 1,000 directions, but God is calling you to one, His path, His purpose, His plan. When you focus on Him, everything else falls into place. Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." That's the secret, chosen one. Seek Him first, and watch how He transforms every area of your life. You might feel like you're in a wilderness right now, surrounded by uncertainty or struggle. But God is making a way. He's turning your desert into a garden, your lack into abundance, your fear into faith. Pay attention to the small miracles, the moments of grace, the signs that He's with you. They're not random, they're divine breadcrumbs, leading you to a future filled with promise. This is your moment, chosen one. The heavens are open, and God is pouring out His favor. Don't let doubt or fear steal this from you. Stand firm in your faith, keep your eyes on Him, and watch how He moves mountains in your life. You were born for this. You were chosen for this. And right now, God is saying, pay attention, because I'm about to do something extraordinary in you. Let's talk about the power of expectation. When you expect God to move, you open the door for miracles. Expectation isn't just hoping, it's believing with every fiber of your being that God is faithful. It's waking up each day knowing that something good is coming, even if you can't see it yet. It's trusting that the Creator of the universe is working for your good, no matter what the circumstances look like. The enemy wants you to focus on what's wrong, what's missing, what's broken, but God is calling you to focus on what's possible. Philippians 4:8 says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." That's your assignment, chosen one. Think about what's possible with God. Think about the miracles He's already done and the ones He's about to do. Your focus is your weapon. When you fix your eyes on God's promises, the enemy's lies lose their power. That financial struggle, it's temporary. That health challenge, it's not the end of your story. That broken relationship, God can restore it. Your job is to stay focused, to keep believing, to keep trusting that God is moving, even when you can't see it. Your faith is the key that unlocks the doors of heaven. Right now, I want you to pause and feel the weight of this moment. You're not here by accident. God is speaking to you, calling you to rise, to pay attention, to step into the destiny He's prepared. Drop a 777 inches the comments below if you're ready to claim this divine moment. Let the world know you're standing in faith, trusting in God's plan, and expecting His miracles. The transformation God is bringing isn't just about changing your circumstances, it's about changing you. He's renewing your mind, strengthening your spirit, and igniting a fire within you that can't be extinguished. You're becoming a new version of yourself, one that's bolder, wiser, and more aligned with His purpose. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be. Think of Moses, standing before the burning bush. He was a man with doubts, fears, and a past full of mistakes. But when God called him, he paid attention. He listened, and that moment changed not just his life, but the lives of an entire nation. You're standing before your own burning bush right now. Chosen one, God is calling you to something greater, and all He asks is that you listen, trust, and follow. The world may not understand your journey. People may question your faith, your dreams, your purpose, but their opinions don't define you. God does. He sees you. He knows you. And He's working in your life right now, preparing you for a future that will leave everyone in awe. Your job is to stay focused, to keep your eyes on Him, and to trust that He's leading you to a place of abundance and purpose. This is not a time to shrink back. It's a time to stand tall, to walk boldly, to claim the promises God has spoken over your life. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. You're not just a believer, you're a chosen one, called to shine in a world that needs your light. Pay attention, because what God is doing in your life right now is bigger than you can imagine. The heavens are open, and God's favor is flowing. This is your season, chosen one. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this message. It's not random that you feel this stirring in your spirit. God is trying to get your focus because He has something incredible planned for you. Trust Him, follow Him, and watch how He transforms your life in ways you never thought possible. Let's talk about the power of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of control and trusting God's plan. When you surrender your fears, your doubts, your need to figure it all out, you make room for His miracles. You allow Him to move in ways that are beyond your understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." That's your promise. Chosen one, right now, God is working behind the scenes. He's connecting the dots, aligning the pieces, and preparing the way. You may not see it yet, but He's moving. That delay you're facing? It's not a denial, it's divine timing. That challenge you're up against? It's not a dead end, it's a doorway to something greater. Pay attention, because God is about to reveal His plan in ways that will leave you speechless. You're not just walking through life, you're walking through a divine story. Every chapter, every moment, every trial is part of a bigger narrative that God is writing. And right now, you're in a pivotal chapter, one where everything is about to change. The struggles of the past are fading, and a new season of blessings is dawning. You're not just surviving, you're stepping into a life of purpose, power, and divine favor. The world may try to tell you that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big, that your challenges are too great. But God says otherwise. He says you're chosen. He says you're capable. He says you're destined for greatness. Pay attention to His voice, because it's the only one that matters. Let the noise of the world fade away, and let His truth guide your steps. This is your moment, chosen one. The gates of heaven are opening, and God is calling your name. Don't look back, don't doubt, don't let fear hold you back. Step forward in faith, knowing that the Creator of the universe is with you, guiding you, and blessing you every step of the way. Pay attention, because what's happening right now isn't normal, it's divine. Chosen ones, the divine energy swirling around you right now is pulling you into a new realm of awareness. God is not just speaking, He's shouting, urging you to see the invisible threads He's weaving in your life. Every moment, every breath you take is charged with purpose. The Creator is aligning your path with His eternal plan, and the signs are unmistakable. You're not wandering aimlessly. You're being guided toward a destiny that will shift the very fabric of your existence. The struggles you've faced have left marks, but those marks are not scars, they're badges of honor. Each challenge has been a divine chisel, shaping you into a masterpiece of resilience and faith. Think of David, a shepherd boy facing a giant with nothing but a sling and a stone. The world saw weakness, but God saw a warrior. Right now, God sees the warrior in you. He's calling you to stand tall, to recognize the strength He's built within you, and to focus on the victory that's already yours. Your life is a canvas, and God is the artist. Every stroke, every color, every detail has been placed with intention. The moments that felt like mistakes, they were purposeful. The times you felt lost, they were leading you here. Pay attention, because the Creator is painting a picture so magnificent it will leave you in awe. Your story isn't about surviving, it's about thriving in a way that glorifies His name and inspires the world. Let's talk about the power of divine timing. You might feel like things are moving too slowly, like the answers you seek are just out of reach. But God's clock ticks differently. He's not late and He's not rushed. Every delay is a moment of preparation, a chance for you to grow stronger, wiser, more aligned with His will. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." Your season of breakthrough is here, chosen one, and God is asking you to trust His rhythm. Right now, I want you to pause this video, hit that like button, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping into their divine purpose. If this message is igniting a fire in your spirit, drop a 777 inches the comments below. That number is a signal to the heavens that you're ready to embrace the transformation God is bringing. Your action is a declaration of faith, a step toward the life you were born to live. The world around you is shifting, but so are you. God is awakening a new level of discernment within you, a clarity that cuts through the fog of confusion. You're starting to see things others miss, the hidden opportunities, the subtle signs, the divine connections that are no accident. This isn't just intuition, it's a gift from the Holy Spirit, equipping you to navigate the path ahead with confidence. You're not just reacting to life, you're responding to God's call with purpose and precision. Consider the story of Daniel in the lion's den. He faced death, yet his faith didn't waver. He didn't panic or plead. He trusted God's protection. And when morning came, the lions were silenced, and Daniel emerged untouched. Your lions, your fears, your doubts, your challenges are being silenced right now. God is closing the mouths of anything that seeks to harm you. Pay attention, because the victory you're about to experience will testify to His power in your life. The energy in your life is changing because you're changing. You're no longer the person who shrinks back in fear or settles for less. You're stepping into a boldness that comes from knowing who you are in Christ. This boldness isn't loud or forceful. It's quiet, steady, unshakable. It's the kind of strength that makes people pause, that makes them wonder what's different about you. It's the light of God shining through your every word, every action, every choice. God is placing people in your path for a reason. That colleague who encourages you, that stranger who shares a kind word, that friend who challenges you to dream bigger. They're not random, they're divine appointments sent to help you fulfill your purpose. Pay attention to these connections, because they're part of God's plan to elevate you. He's surrounding you with those who will lift you up, inspire you, and walk alongside you in this season of transformation. Your dreams are not just wishes, they're prophecies. The visions you hold in your heart, the goals you've carried for years, are not fantasies. They're glimpses of the future God has planned for you. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." Your dreams are coming to life, chosen one, but you must keep your focus on God's promise, not the world's distractions. The enemy will try to cloud your vision with doubt. He'll whisper lies that your dreams are too big, that you're not ready, that you've missed your chance. But those lies have no power over you. You're a chosen one, sealed by God's promise. When you stand firm in faith, those whispers fade, and God's truth becomes louder. Your job is to keep your eyes on Him, to trust that He's already paved the way for your success. Let's talk about the power of gratitude. Right now, take a moment to think of one thing God has done for you, a moment He came through, a prayer He answered, a door He opened. That gratitude is a magnet for more blessings. When you thank God for what He's done, you open your heart to receive what He's about to do. Philippians 4:6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to faith. The transformation God is working in you isn't just about today, it's about your legacy. The choices you make, the faith you hold, the steps you take, they're building something that will outlast you. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for those who will come after you. Your courage will inspire your children, your community, even generations you'll never meet. God is using you to plant seeds that will grow into mighty oaks of faith and purpose. Pay attention to the quiet moments, the times when God speaks in a whisper. It's easy to look for Him in the big, dramatic signs, but often He's in the stillness. That moment of peace after a long day, that sudden clarity in the middle of confusion, that gentle nudge to keep going, those are God's voice, guiding you, reassuring you, reminding you that you're never alone. 1 Kings 19:12 describes God's voice as a gentle whisper. Listen for it, chosen one, because it's leading you to your destiny. The world might try to define you by your past, your mistakes, your failures, your pain. But God defines you by your future. He sees the person you're becoming, the purpose you're stepping into, the glory you're destined to reflect. You're not bound by what was. You're free to embrace what will be. Isaiah 61:7 says, "Instead of your shame you will receive a double portion, and instead of disgrace you will rejoice in your inheritance." That's your promise, a double portion of blessing, a life of joy and abundance. Right now, God is breaking chains in your life. Chains of fear, chains of doubt, chains of limitation. They're falling away. You're stepping into a freedom that feels unfamiliar but so right. This freedom isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about being who God created you to be. It's about living without the weight of the world's expectations, walking in the confidence that comes from knowing you're His. The opportunities coming your way are not random. That new job, that unexpected connection, that spark of inspiration, they're divine setups. God is positioning you for success, aligning you with people and places that will propel you forward. Pay attention, because these moments are not accidents. They're part of a divine strategy, a plan to elevate you to new heights. Your job is to say yes, to step through the doors He opens, to trust that He's leading you exactly where you need to be. Your faith is your foundation. It's what keeps you steady when the world shakes. It's what gives you courage when fear creeps in. It's what reminds you that God is bigger than any problem you face. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." That's your power, chosen one, believing in what's unseen, trusting in God's promises, and walking forward with unwavering confidence. The enemy wants you to focus on what you lack, but God wants you to focus on what you have. You have His love, His strength, His guidance. You have a purpose that no one can take away. You have a destiny that's unfolding right now. When you shift your focus to these truths, you start to see the abundance already in your life. You start to notice the blessings, the opportunities, the miracles that are already yours. God is doing something new in you, chosen one. He's awakening a fire that can't be put out, a vision that can't be dimmed, a purpose that can't be stopped. Pay attention, because this moment is a turning point. The things you've prayed for, the dreams you've held, the breakthroughs you've longed for, they're closer than you think. Trust Him, follow Him, and watch how He transforms your life into a testament of His glory. Chosen ones, the divine current flowing through your life right now is pulling you toward a higher calling. God is not just guiding you, He's igniting a spark within you that will light up the world. This moment is a divine summons, a call to recognize the sacred purpose woven into your very being. You're not here to blend in or drift through life. You're here to stand out, to shine, to carry a light that pierces the darkness around you. Every step you've taken, every trial you've endured, has been a preparation for this season. The weight of your past struggles wasn't meant to crush you, it was meant to strengthen you. Think of Noah, building an ark while the world mocked him. He didn't waver, even when the skies were clear and the task seemed impossible. His focus on God's command carried him through. Right now, God is asking you to build your ark, to trust His vision, even when others can't see it. Your obedience is your power. The world is full of voices telling you who you should be, what you should want, how you should live. But God's voice cuts through the noise, clear and steady, reminding you of your true identity. You're not defined by society's standards or the opinions of others. You're defined by the Creator who crafted you with intention. Psalm 139:14 says, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well." That's you, chosen one, wonderfully made, set apart for a purpose that's unfolding now. This season is about clarity. God is sharpening your vision, helping you see beyond the surface of things. The challenges you face aren't just obstacles, they're opportunities to grow in wisdom and strength. When you look at your life through God's eyes, you start to see the hidden blessings in every situation. That delay in your plans, it's teaching you patience. That closed door, it's redirecting you to something better. Pay attention, because God is revealing His plan one step at a time. Right now, I want you to pause this video, hit that like button, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing their divine journey. If this message is stirring your heart, drop a 777 inches the comments below. That number is a declaration of your faith, a signal to the heavens that you're ready to walk in God's purpose. Your action is a step toward aligning with the miracles He's preparing for you.